Hello everybody and welcome to the first ever Grand Platypus Open. And of course, we are very excited to get this underway. Of course, James Quirky Quick, and joining me for this first ever tournament edition of this the Grand Platypus variety is the Emperor himself, Yakuzaku.
What? Where?
Yeah. What? Hey, that's a way to introduce yourself.
Tis. Welcome everybody to the Grand Platypus Open, as Quirky said.
Mm-hmm.
Tis our attempt at reviving the old AC Weekly that used to be something that OSC did. We're doing it a bit better now.
Yeah. So yeah, we're getting into our first game. It's going to be Vivid versus Knight, and oh boy,
also known as Evil Bear.
Yeah, also known as Evil Bear, of course. So just give me a second to setting things up. Hopefully we'll get that underway.
This will be a PVZ from us.
Yes.
Vivid, of course, a member of OSC Elite. He's been streaming very often. Generally just a very analytical sort of guy who can really calmly say where he went wrong in the game if you've ever watched the stream. Evil Bear, though, I do recognize the name Knight. However, I am going to assume that there are about 7 or 8 people called Knight who just sign up for about everything.
Yeah, man.
Alright, our players are ready.
Let's get into it. Of course, our first map is going to be on Inferium, which, to be honest, it's one of the better Doom maps in our map pool.
I have quite enjoyed it, yeah. I know a lot of people, a lot of Terran players as well, which might surprise, because I mostly play Terran as well. A lot of Terran players aren't really too fond of that map, especially in TVZ with how many sort of openings there are for Zerg players to go in, but we'll see how Vivid abuses that. Or not abuses that, but uses that.
Well, anyway, let's get underway with the first ever Grand Platypus Open. And spawning in the top left as the purple Zerg, this is OSC Elite's Vivid. Also, this is my first time with the... Please tell me that came up with the right...
You're gonna have to let us know, chat, because...
I completely forgot, but anyway, spawning in the bottom right as the red Protoss, this is Knight.
Now I have to wonder what we're gonna see from this matchup right now. It looks like Knight is just gonna play mostly standard, having his wall up, going gateway. Vivid as well, opting for a hatch first. Yep, you can really do that in PVZ, especially if you're feeling safe. Really, this just makes it seem that, what's it called? That Vivid doesn't want to be too aggressive. This probe, though.
That's a sneaky little probe. And there is an Overlord nearby, so...
Oh, maybe it might just miss this, actually. I think it's gonna... Yes! He doesn't see it!
He doesn't see it. Woohoo! Boy.
Oh, well, now he sees... Knight, come on, man.
I think maybe...
Alright, he did see it, but...
I think he's just gonna use the probe for, just more scouting, I reckon. It doesn't look to be in a proxy.
Yeah, you may as well. Don't really see what Knight could really pull off in here. Now, this is... I was just gonna say, this is slightly foreign to me, PVZ is.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna just let you carry me.
Well, obviously, we have Knight going with the Nexus before Core, because obviously there was no signs of aggression coming in from Vivid, because he did go for the hatch first, and he seems to be just drawing up. He's gonna check to see if there's no proxy That is a third, but it seems to be we're going into a standard macro match at the moment.
Oh boy, my favorite.
A leg speed
when
on
the Protoss player builds up at home and the Zerg player builds up at home.
Well, the thing is, this war, it ain't complete, and Knight's
that is.
a lot
I don't.
of minerals.
I don't think maybe. Yeah, I don't think Adepts are thick enough to fill that, nor Stalkers.
You know what? You know what's thick?
Immortals.
Them thick Archons.
No, yeah, no.
Okay,
that Stalker's not going to be able to block that off. Is it really immortal? I believe Stalkers do. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Stalkers have the same collision thingy thing as other gateway units, don't they?
Yes. So if he holds position, it should be alright, but it's just a really weird wall.
Oh, he's not hold positioning. Let's bring the Stalker away, but quickly brings it back in. Vivid, though, is just happy to let his Protoss opponent play a little bit more defensively than he would perhaps like. He is being very threatening with 4 links, I gotta say. As he just builds up back at home.
Stalkers, yeah, getting that Robo facility as well as part of the wall. So he's not afraid to show off that he's getting that Robo. So not the Stargate play, but here comes the scouting overlord from Vivid.
Yeah. There's probably going to be a Soul Train, don't you think? Alright. Yep, more gateways do go down. Seems to be that sort of 2-base push that we've seen Protoss players do since the start of... No, not even since the start of the last patch, since the middle of the last patch. It's just walking past a probe. That's always funny to see for me. Yeah. And we are pretty much setting up for a macro PvC, where again, the Protoss player builds up at home, the Zerg player builds up at home, and then the RVs come in.
Yeah.
It's my favorite matchup.
Roach are already up for Vivid as well, so in case... So, may go for a bit of a Roach pressure build. As Forge going down, Immortal on the way as well, and a Gateway explosion, as well as the Twilight Council finally going down, and that's a bit late. Especially if you're going Robo first.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
If you went Stargate first, it would be totally understandable, but a bit late, and he's not really trying to push out and try and claim his third, maybe, but he has got that Observer on at the front of Vivid's Natural, so he does see that Roach Speed is on the way, Evo Chamber is up, and 14 Roaches being made, and we may see Vivid try and start for a push soon. As
finally.
Attack speed,
yeah, Adept Wave coming down for, what's his name, Knight?
Yeah.
Flower Constitution just about almost done. He is building up that Roach count, and he is starting to move up across the map. I think we may see them collide in the middle, but no, I don't think Knight even wants to go in.
No, I
think it's just going to crash into the wall.
Oh, so I think Knight tried to go for a Glaive Adept timing, and against these
unfortunately, it just
Roaches,
was quite a bit too late.
And Vivid, he's going to turn around, he sees the number of forces, and he's like, oh, maybe it's not, but it seems to be he's going to be losing these two Immortals as, a Roach drop coming in, and Knight trying to go...
And I like this, he saw that most of his forces are starting to move up across the map. He moved his main army to get a better position back on top of Creep, and now, Yamin's undefended, buddy.
Yeah.
All of these probes...
Going down, 5 probes, 6 probes, and the probes finally get pulled, and Stalker's getting warped in, should be able to force out, but he's got an attack move, and the scouting overlord does go down.
Stalker's being warped in here, does mean less Stalkers coming up to reinforce Amp in Vivid's main, and now we see this beautiful flank of Roaches coming in.
Yeah, Bile's going to be raining down, but doesn't really
everywhere.
And everything's going to get cleaned up. And it looks like that Roach drop taking care
Beautiful
of.
engagement by
Person
Vivid.
goes down.
Another
Oh,
corrosive bile. Yep.
Oh, no, okay, I thought it was cleaned
Managed to
up,
keep
but no.
3 of them alive.
Yeah.
And now he's just juggling them around, buying time for his massive
Yeah.
cucaracha to just come in and do that.
Yep. Just force his way in. And all these roaches, and I think this is going to be
I think this is it. GG is called. La cucaracha never dies.
La cucaracha
Vivid.
never
Gonna be
fails.
taking game 1. 4? I was gonna say 4 OSC Elite, but for him.
Yeah.
I forgot that we're not casting OPL. Or
Yeah.
Team League.
Alright. So, will be Knight's pick for map choice, so type that in. Knight.
I think he's just made a lobby.
Nope, don't do that. We make lobby.
Okay.
We make the rules
We make
around
lobby.
here.
We make lobby. You no make lobby, we make lobby.
We make lobby.
We lobby for fresh water faction.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm saying, man.
Triton.
Triton. The next map coming down. Next map pick, of course. Now, as a perspective of a Zerg player, what do you think about Triton?
It's decent. Oh, don't enter my lobby. Don't enter my lobby. Cancel.
Did you get Game Heart?
Yeah. I'm new to this. I got forced to this.
We're gonna do everything today, man.
But yeah, as a Zerg player, it's just kind of a neutral, more macro-oriented map.
Yep, I definitely think so as well. I really don't see too much that makes Triton stand out. Just a nice little neutral map. There's lots of ramps for high ground.
The only problem I have it is from a Protoss player, you can't really wall off that great.
So it's interesting that Evil Bear chose it. Knight chose it.
What?
Well, I think Evil Bear. I know he's in. Hold on. Light told me what clan he was in, but just by seeing Bear, I can't help but think. All right, he's a Teamless player.
Yeah, he's a.
He should join Formless Bear Slavs.
But yeah. Well, let's see if Blight Flares are ready.
Always important to know before we get in. Okay, just gonna throw them into the series.
I mean, we should do that. That'd be great.
Should. Oh yes, we wake them up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
We just throw them in. We have contractual obligations.
All right.
All right, players are ready. We're going into game 2 of this best of 3 series. In the first round of the first ever Grand Platypus Open.
And of course, we'll be on Triton LE. Hey, Yaku, what does LE stand for? Oh, god damn, you beat me to it, you son of a bitch.
Not fast enough. Fleisch.
Yeah, well, speaking of not fast enough, welcome to Triton LE. What?
Yeah, because you said, speaking of not fast enough, and we were on Vivid, so I thought that was like a, you got served!
Anyway, welcome to Triton for game 2 of this best of 3 series, and up 1-0 at the moment, trying to see if he can get into the next round. This is Vivid.
Showing us some beautiful roach play last game.
And spawning in the bottom right, hopefully to redeem himself and take it to a sideways 1-1. He is the yellow Protoss known as Knight. Wait, so if he's Knight, is he the complete opposite to Light? Other than Dark?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like Dark is the opposite of Light. Which makes sense, right? Because Dark is his son or something?
Sure. I forgot the CranKy lore.
Yeah. It is very extensive. I do believe Milk and Cookies was writing the lore book, and then he just gave up when more details were added in. And then we had a couple of retcons as well. Something about Volticus. Apparently he left at one point. I don't remember that. I think that was retconned.
And then I joined, and I was like the token angry Australian Zerg, and it was just...
Yep.
Yeah,
we wanted more representation from that side of the world. So just introduce one.
Yeah, I got typecasted and casting. Hey,
exactly.
Ew. But yeah, once again, we just seem to be going into standard. Hatch first play from Vivid.
Yay! I mean, it worked for him last game, so.
I mean, I still don't know how to wall this off as a Protoss. I mean, other than having a pylon at the side.
Forehead. Just make it a solid wall. Forehead. Sure. I can imagine, like, maybe a shield battery. Like, I'm basing it off of what Knight has on his wall right now, but I'm thinking, like, a shield battery next to the cyber core, maybe, and then you just have an adept in the other hole. Rip this probe.
Yeah. Scan probe. Gonna take out earlier than last time.
It does tell Knight. Knight. That Lings are coming down, so he really needs a unit out. Getting a Stargate this time. Already deviating from what we've seen. And I think, personally, I kind of prefer Stargate openers in PvZ, but that's just personal taste.
I prefer Templar. Mostly because I don't know how to do a Stargate opening.
Yeah.
But yeah, scouting.
It's a lot more harassment-based Stargate openings tend to be. That's why I prefer them.
Unless you do stats 3 Oracle into a third base. But, okay, it's actually good doing the Stargate opening.
Now, will it be Phoenix or will it be Oracle? We have to wonder.
It's going to be Phoenix.
May as well.
The Deutsch God has shown himself.
Overlords. He hath.
But yeah, Vivid.
Es ist ein Phoenix. Will kill den Overlord.
Yeah, Yaku has been studying German on Duolingo as the third of Vivid is going to come up. Ling's going to come up, see what's poking around there as this Phoenix will take care of the Overlord.
Slowly but surely. Oracle's going to come down. One has to wonder if he will do that stats 3 Oracle or if he's just going to get double Oracle and try to one-shot probes, or maybe even, what's it called? The stats ward. Some drones.
Oh no, I would like to call it the crank stasis ward.
Where he does a double stasis ward on the mineral line. That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
That was a beautiful stasis ward. For those of you who haven't seen it, I feel sorry for you. Go see it now.
And he still.
No, don't see it now. We're still.
Yeah, don't leave us.
Yeah, he lost the game. Yeah, don't leave us. But watch that at some point. Oh, straight to Fleet Beacon. This is going to be a 2-base Fleet Beacon build.
Tempest?
It's got to be Tempest, right? He's not going to build carriers, is he?
I mean, well, there's already he's seen the Roach Warren from Vivid, so he knows that it's okay. So there's not really that much anti-air. Unless there's Ravages, and then I'm still,
Is it going to be the Protoss BC battlecruiser coming in?
Yeah, battlecruiser.
Oh, no, you know what it's going to be? 2 base mothership. He's gonna position his mothership straight into Vivid's main, recall everything he has.
So
the SOS strat, the SOS slash the other guy, Blisk strat.
Or, as we like to call it, the Arbiter plays from C as in the PVT. The recall strat is a 4 base side to go down. Third's starting to get taken by Knight. It's not going to actually get cancelled, so this time.
Vivid is wise to. It's going to be carriers. Why?
It's carriers.
Alright, it's going to be some carrier play. I'm assuming it's because he did see the Roach Warren and didn't see much else of Vivid. Vivid's Hydrodan is already down, though.
Yep.
It's already getting his units out. Hydralisks. That's what I meant by units.
Yeah, Hydras.
They tend to be pretty good versus carriers. Although, while it doesn't seem like he's gonna, it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen soon. But if Knight can get a critical mass of carriers plus a mothership, that just will destroy most of what.
Yeah, and then get some Void Rays to take care of the Corruptors. Any Corruptors that are made.
Yeah, I suppose.
It is worth noting.
I feel like once it gets to the Corruptor stage, the scales should tip back into Vivid's favor, though.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Vivid, he did see the Fleet Beacon actually getting made. Was made.
It's Hydralisk then.
Yeah. I think it was making Hydras anyway. But
probably right.
Like Vivid is going to push across the map with a bunch of
Hydras. Oh no! I spoke too soon. They were going to walk right in, but yeah, only getting 2 at the end. Alright, some Adepts can try to bruise these Hydralisks down a little bit. I don't think it's really safe enough for these carriers to try to defend this base. I think he's just going to have to let go of this base, which is a really big shame. Just got down, and we all know that he needs the resources to sustain this carrier army. And that's a lot of Hydras. Blue Spines has been completed. Yeah, this is really rough for Knight.
Yeah, and oh my god, he's just going to keep on pushing in. Interceptors are just going to get...
one-shot the Interceptors. It's not enough to really bruise the Hydralisks.
Yeah.
Shield Battery going to try to do what it can, but... yeah, it's a lot of Hydralisks.
That's a lot of Hydralisks, and the micro is good enough that he's just going to target down the carriers, and GG is going to be called. Vivid winning 2-0 over this series.
So this is the first time I pressed the GG button in my new room, and I didn't realize that'd be that much.
How much it echoed?
How much it echoes, yeah.
Oh, Lumia versus Oreo, but now we're getting to the...
That'd be so sick! Master versus student. I don't remember who's the master and who's the student, though. But, as of Lumia's insistence, he did want to see Demi.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I wanted to see Demi. Yeah. And I wanted to see Vivid as well. You beat me to it. I want to beat it.
Well, you can't.
I'm not fast enough. Yeah. Now, I have to ask, is Demi still in Korea?
That is going to be a good question, my good Padawan.
Are you checking that now, or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. You are checking by actually asking him instead of my route of going to like Twitter and whatnot and be like, all right, what are some signs? All right, he posted this photo. All right, that looks like Korean, but it might not be Korean. It could be Hindi, but it could also be Korean. No, wait, what is this? Oh, but what is this? This is English. No, but that could still be Korea. Oh no.
This is why we.
I like your approach much better.
Yeah. That's why I just go straight through. Well,
I mean, I guess it's not much mystery, but You get your answer.
Oh.
He is not. Okay.
Cool.
He is here.
For some reason, I accidentally moved the bracket. But yeah, just taking a quick look. I wanna. Pinky. I mean, that technically works. Oops.
I mean, yeah, technically. Demi, of course, saying, "No, I'm not in KR. I'm here."
Should be fine. Alright. So, let's see what that first map is, and it is going to be Triton. So...
Oh yeah, I should probably look at that. Yay! I actually kind of like Triton.
Yeah, who doesn't like Triton? Other than Protoss.
What's her name? The... Ariel. No, wait, who was that? Who was the evil one in The Little Mermaid? What was the name of the witch? Ursula, that's the one. Ursula, that's the one. They do not like Triton. I gotta say, aside from being a nice neutral sort of map with some pretty decent tank positions, it is... I am also just a fan of the snowy sort of aesthetic. That doesn't save Wintergate for me, though. Screw that map. Screw the choke point at slow zones. They're trying to play TVT on that.
Just screw slow zones in general. And invite you.
Yay! I got invited to something. I also don't mind World of Sleepers. I mean, I guess it's not a snowy map, but like, in terms of maps that are unpopular, or from what I gleaned, seem unpopular. Oh, look at that! I unlocked a new tier on the war chest, which you too can also unlock by first buying the war chest, and also tuning in to CranKy Ducklings. When we do tournaments, we do have drops enabled. I should actually enable drops on my channel at some point. Alright, Demi asking for a quick little second now.
To get some
what
water?
do you remember? Yep. What do you remember about Demi? Because I did play him one time back when C Weekly was a thing, and I seem to remember him being a sort of late game-ish Zerg, but at the same time not a standard late game Zerg. He liked to do things with like Fight with Lurker. But I could also be completely misremembering that, but I just remember him being a Viper Lurker player. We have seen Vivid. He went for that more, what's it called, sort of standard Roach push, as well as the standard Hydra mono battle. Well, yep.
But yeah, no,
I guess
Hydra
a
mono
standard
battle
push.
works.
Yeah. I mean, I guess from, what's his name, Knight, it wasn't so much of a mono battle. He did get adepts in Oracles in the early game, but you could tell he wanted to go into carriers. So hard. I don't just mean that because he was making 2 carriers at a time. I mean, no. You can feel it deep in his soul. He was screaming for some release.
Jeez.
It said, "No, I must make carriers."
No. They will win. I will make them a good unit.
I don't care if I don't win.
So just give me a sec. Cool.
Yep. Do you want me to intro?
Sure, just give me a sec. Sorry, I forgot to change some things in the wrong place, but anyway, welcome!
I can intro.
Okay, fine, you can intro.
I can...
Go do it. Go do it.
I can... Hello?
Yes, do it. Intro.
Right, well, in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. He is spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, representing Team OSC Elite, as well as the great nation of India, in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. Are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Nice. We have the shark himself. We have Demilove. And I guess I should just intro Vivid as well for consistency. In the top left-hand corner of the map, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, we have the Blues. Also representing Team OSC Elite. We are going to have a team kill here, unfortunately. But also representing the nation of Australia. I don't believe he's New Zealander. He might be. One of them. We have the Blue Wizard. Once again, no wait, I already talked about the team he's representing. It is going to be a team kill. I don't think I mentioned that. It is going to be a team kill, and I don't think I mentioned it either, the team being OSC Elite. We have the Blue Zerk. We have Vivid.
Yeah, I've loved doing first time production when I stuff things up.
Oh yeah, no, isn't that the best? I can hear Kuro in the background just thinking.
Crying. She is just crying right now.
Crying. I sense to happen. To quote Kuro herself, she is never happy.
But seems to be going Demi going for a quick 3 base. Vivid just getting his down now. But Vivid did send the Lings across the map, and only 2 Lings and a Queen here to defend. And well, this Overlord will get munched on.
Yeah, I'm thinking Demi is just really confident in his Ling control right here. And so far, he's been very patient. He hasn't been, overextending his Lings too much. Might use... Nope, he's actually getting the better end of the trade here. Very nice rounds from Demi. It's going to chase Vivid all the way back. And I believe Metabolic Boost should finish for Demi just before it finishes for Vivid. So if he so chooses, these Lings, I mean... There's no point chasing them all the way home, I guess, but if he so chooses...
Yeah, well,
Metabolic
Boost is about
but it started for Vivid as well! Just kicks straight in.
Nest has been completed for Demi first, so... Vivid is just on the way now. Ling's going to be attacking that third of Vivid's. Now Banelings being made for both sides. More Lings streaming in, surrounding this third, and this third may just get sacrificed here. Okay, the 2 Queens are going to get pulled. The Lings trying to see what they can do. But
nice split off from Vivid.
That outnumbering here.
Oh, that wasn't dope. But that's not the best, use of Banelings, but it doesn't matter in the end. The hatchery does go down.
Yes.
Demi just showing Vivid how to take out a third base in CVZ.
And it looks like this third... It's not.
And Demi's just got to be extremely happy right now.
He may just take a sneaky... No, he's just going to be sneaky.
In the 4th base position.
But it looks like both players are just going to be droning up.
Quirky Seeds.
Oh, shiza. I am so sorry, people.
Oops.
Sorry, guys.
Alright, well, it was a radio cast.
Radio cast.
And yep, Vivid did go for that sneaky 4th base location to take his 3rd base.
Whoops.
Demi being the shark, just being threatening on that map, already getting his roach worn down, his +1 range as well. Not on game scene, what?
I forgot to change scenes! Ah!
Oh, right, because Zally still has a delay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I was confused, because I was like, yeah, we mentioned scenes. Anyway. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go into Roach Wars then, the next stage. Oh, my favorite part of CVC.
My least favorite part? As a third player?
Yeah, I mean, there are moments where you can make it like super exciting, especially when you have two players who are really evenly matched. But in general, it's not the best thing in the world. Anyway, Debbie's lair still away, and thus Vivid is able to get Galaro Constitution before him. Will it really matter though, considering that Demi already has a nice saturation on his third base? He is way up ahead in workers. He's about to get a bank, and he's starting to get the higher roach count. Or rather, he does have the higher roach count, and will get the higher roach count. Why is Light calling me on Cacao?
I don't know. Hold on a second.
I should probably take this carry.
Well, it seems to be just at the moment just trying to get the thirds and fourths up for Vivid, trying to get them nice and saturated, while building up the roach force for Demi.
Literally, he just wanted me to tell you to change scenes, even though
And
you
this
already
scene
did.
is changed!
Like,
You got a
he
2-minute
doesn't-
delay!
Oh, exactly. He's like, I don't understand it. What is the delay?
I'm sorry.
I don't get it. He said it. He said change. I don't understand. All right, Demi, already transitioning straight to that Spire Tech. He is on a roll. He is feeling really confident right now. He's got the early economy advantage. He just wants to do whatever he wants, really. Vivid, though, he's going to try to be threatening with that massive Lings. Try to go for some run bys, and it could actually pay off for him. He does have that fourth base down quicker. He could drone up if he so chooses. If he keeps Demi on his side of the map, he can just snowball. But not keeping Demi on his side of the map, Vivid is.
Well, he doesn't really need to keep him his the map. He just needs those roaches to go away so he can counterattack with those Lings. As whoa, why am I dropping frames all of a sudden?
Might meet in the middle of the map. Nope. Vivid's already threatening Demi's third base, doing whatever he can, killing some drones. Demi moving straight in for the kill, dodging biles as much as he can. And I think it's hard to say. Vivid, Light is calling me again. What in the goddamn?
I don't know, as I'm just dropping frames so hard right now, it's not funny. But, sorry about that. So, I mean, first cards, first tournament, first time I'm doing the production. This is scary, but meters are out. And actually, if Vivid can just control these roaches, it's only just a couple of ravages and a couple of roaches, so not really that bad here from Vivid.
Yep, absolutely. And he did manage to do quite a bit of economical damage on Demi. Actually, not that bad. Only 5 drones went down on the side of Demi. Light is telling me to tell you to move the logo from the middle of the screen, but that's fine. Big engagement is about to go down by Demi's base.
Yeah,
it's
but
a pretty good concave right now.
But plus,
I think Vivid is going to go down.
Well, it's about to be the upgrade advantage for Vivid because he has got +1 carapace as well as range attack, and he's just going to lose these roaches for free, which he really shouldn't do.
A little bit of unfortunate pathing, but hey-oh, what can you do?
Yeah. What happened to this? Oh, okay, there's the meters. Just taking down
just
overlords.
Going around. Yep. Being an annoyance rather than a, what should we call it? A force. No, wait. It's still kind of a force.
Yeah, it's a force. Right. It's an annoying force. That's
massive Kubaraksa does come down. Forces the Biles to land.
Yeah, but those queens
could not go away quick enough.
No.
Those queens are starting to help out quite a bit. Transfuse is starting to go down, but that's the energy from the queens pretty much gone. And Demi, that +1 armor from Vivid does help a little bit, but with the sheer numbers, Demi is just forcing this to go through. Doesn't even care about the Banelings, just straight up walks through. GG is called. Vivid. Oh, Demi is going to take game 1. The shark.
The shark.
The shark. I'm not even sure if Demi knows why we gave him the nickname the Shark.
Wait, why did we give him the nickname of the Shark?
Something about how sharks or no lobsters keep growing in their lifespan, like Demi. There is a clip, I think. If you just search shark on our Discord server, which you too can join, there will be a link that either Kuro, or Dalicat, or Light will put in the chat to join our Discord server, where we post clips of CranKy members and CranKy events that are quite humorous.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can keep in the know of stuff such as new events and whatnot, clan wars and whatnot. You may also attempt, if you sub to the channel, you may also attempt to ask Milk or Vault if they're available for coaching. You will also really, have access to the super secret voice channel. I ain't gonna tell you what it is. It's super secret. And also general duckling gifts and whatnot.
Yeah. But also, now, including with this tournament as well, you now get the replays from GPO from the Grand Platypus Open as well. All the replays from all the matches, whether they are casted or not casted. So
yep, we do ask for players to submit their replays.
Mm-hmm.
Acropolis is going to be our next map. I feel like Acropolis was in the previous map pool the sort of not anybody's favorite map, but not on anybody's veto list either. This season though, Acropolis is like that comfort map. It's like comfort food. It's the map that reminds you of home.
It's a nice...
If you happen to live in Greece.
Shout out to Greek players.
Yep, shout out to our Greek players. We had one in Sea Duckling Open.
Go. And let's see if I remember to change the seed.
I mean, you remember that you have to.
And I forgot game hard.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine.
I'll just keep a counter.
Yeah.
Now, will we see that same Lingbane into Roach wars that we saw last game? Probably, right?
Probably.
Maybe not. Acropolis is a massive map, so Roach Wars is a bit of a safe choice, but does lend itself to Muta harass pretty nicely.
Mm-hmm. And also, just to give a quick update on the other series. So in the first round, we had Light VIP, the captain and savior of the CranKy Ducklings, going up against Justice Simon, and unfortunately was beaten by Simon 2-0. And speaking of, let's get ready to go into this game. As welcome to Acropolis LE, on top of the Parthenon. As we are...
The Oracles.
Where the Oracles sat, even though the Oracles sat in Delphi, still... Know your Greek mythology, boy.
Boy.
And spawning in the bottom right as the Red Zerg, representing OSC Elite and hoping to take it to the ace match. This is Vivid. And spawning in the top left as the Blue Zerg, and also representing OSC Elite as the Blue Zerg. This is the Shark, also known as Demi. Oh.
You know, I realized from our OSC Elite players, they aren't too particular about colors, I guess. They just go blue and red, because that's what they're used to.
I think that's me, maybe. I don't know. Dally said something about team colors. People aren't picking that colors. So either they're picking colors and I just have some setting turned to it's just always blue and red, which is not a bad ideal. It's not like the Streamer Invitational last night where Crank and Indy just being red and orange and was like,
red and orange.
Why?
I mean, it was alright. I mean, it wasn't that bad because Crank was playing random and he did get served one time, but
it was
he
a best of 5 and he had
three games.
Yeah, he had Proto 3 games.
It was a PvP for 3 of those games. Yeah, massive oof.
Massive oof, as both players have got their naturals up and will start droning up, getting those first initial lings out. Demi goes across the map. Why am I following the rocks? Stop following the... Apparently you can follow the rocks.
This reminds me of Autocam from Peep Mode.
Oh god. Hey,
but what happens if the rocks die then?
You followed like each individual piece of rubble.
Damn it. As it falls, it disintegrates into dust, and the wind blows the dust away. Well, the dust suddenly lands in Warcraft 3.
Well, both players are actually getting their Baneling nests at the same time. Vivid will actually have his, and actually going for...
A little bit sooner, yeah.
Yeah. But both players will have their ling speed done around about the same time. So, and both players gone and get their third base. We'll see whether who decides to go and take out that third base, I guess. And that's a massive amount of lings coming in from Demi. Holy.
Alright, well, I'm guessing...
Yeah, it's Demi.
From Vivid. Oh, wait, it's Demi. Alright, because last game Vivid was...
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how we said that they would...
Yeah. I mean, he should. He's got Vivid has got an Overlord there, and he should see the massive amount of lings going across the map. So,
yep.
And he has got the Banelings coming.
Nice little split from Demi, though. Not going to be overextending here. Does already take out one of the Banelings. They take out another. No, he is going to morph his own. And he's going to...
This is for the fence. Yep. So, Vivid is going to hold on to his third. So
this is the big stick policy right now. Yep.
As Ling run by, we'll try and see what the scouting is like. Ling actually gets in, so... It does see the leg getting started.
Does see... He sees nothing, but at the same time, everything. Because there was nothing, but he saw all of the nothing. Yeah,
and I don't think there's a roach. Yeah, there's no roach warrant actually here for Vivid. He's still getting the +1 ranged attack, so maybe should see it go down soonish because he needs to.
I think for Vivid, he's one of those players who prefers to get the lair first and then the roach warren, which doesn't really make too much sense. I mean, yeah, you can get the lair, and then as the lair is building, get the roach warren, so then you can get... I mean,
you time it up, so as soon as the roach warren's done, you get the roach speed done, so... But, looks like there was a bit of a...
May just be
Bane harass at Demi's third.
Yep, does actually take out those.
And now gets surrounded, but the Banelings are here. We'll see what it's out. So only one drone went down.
Yep.
So not too bad. And Vivid will get the scout as well. Sees that the lair is almost about to be done.
Almost done. Does see the roach warren already finished. And once again, I think we're just going to see Demi snowball a lead. Well, maybe not so much because he didn't take out the third this game like he did last game. But yeah, his timings are... quite a bit crisper, and that's the Nidus coming down.
Demi.
Sneaky boy. Sneaky shark.
Yeah, sneaky boy. And it looks like to be just the roach, possibly a roach Nidus into the main?
Yep.
But I see no overlords. Okay, there's an overlord just above the third, which would actually be a really good ideal location because that fourth is now being taken by Vivid. And if he can
Although Vivid is starting to maneuver his lings around. Actually, it's not that much.
Yeah, it does seem
I was going to say, he's maneuvering his lings, so if Demi Niduses, then it's a lot of damage that could be done.
Yeah, Nidus is going to get done. Gonna get started.
And Roaches. Take your pick, Demi.
Roach is now starting to come out for Vivid, but is it going to be
He will get
enough?
+2 faster.
It's going to get that,
Definitely,
but it's queens and roaches.
That's going to be a while before, yeah, that's going to be a while before the +2 or the +1 armor kicks in. Upgrades are about even, but Demi has a much larger army, especially with the queens. Transfuses will go down.
Yeah.
They will keep some of these roaches alive, and it will snowball a little bit. It seems like Vivid is getting a little bit of a flank, but yeah, with the queens for additional DPS, I just don't think Vivid is going to be able to break this.
Most of the roaches are going down. They're only now starting to transfuse. They're coming through
Demi
from Demi, and GG is going to be called. Demi going through to the next round. Yes, queen. That's what you
Yas, queen.
Yes. Sick.
Can we name a build that now, like a
The
Yas
Yas
queen? Build? The Yas queen.
The Yas queen build. Is that what we call mass queens? The Yas queen.
Yes. Yas queen.
Yeah.
Transfuse. What would Slay be for queens? What would be appropriate, do you think?
Slay queens. Queen slay.
If Slayers was still around, and it was a third player, I guess. It could be Yas Queen, Slayers.
Yeah. Still's wondering why he's getting the blame for your lack of Greek mythology.
You want?
Is there something you're supposed to... Was it you that came up with that intro, Yaku?
No, it wasn't.
Yaku.
No, it wasn't.
Yaku.
No, it
Just
wasn't.
tell me the truth.
No, it wasn't.
Yaku, you're not in trouble.
Yeah,
Just tell me the truth. Just tell me the truth.
I heard Seal say it one time, so...
Still, where do the oracles reside in Greek mythology?
We'll let you think on that while the 2-minute delay goes on.
Yeah.
You have 2 minutes, Steel. 2 minutes. And speaking of 2 minutes, it seems like we may need to wait a bit longer than that because, maybe not.
Sorry, just gonna...
Starduck versus Justice Simon and Dims versus Chase. Yeah, it seems like both of those series are in-game. We will be casting both semifinals,
yes,
for anybody wondering.
And then the finals, which will be a best of 5.
Yep, so it seems like we may need to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
For the thing. Do you want to play duct tape?